Welcome back to the greatest, most luxurious, historically correct podcast in the world, Today in History. Other podcasts, boring, low energy. Mine, tremendous energy, the best history people are saying. Today is August 13th, a day so important, so historic, so powerful, it's practically me in date form. We've got empires collapsing, kings losing their jobs, very sad, very messy, Disney deer making grown men cry, walls going up, walls coming down, and yes, the day the Marines finally said, maybe women can do this too. Spoiler, they could, and better. Let's get into it, because August 13th is like history's all-you-can-eat buffet, folks. You pile it on your plate, then regret half of it, but it's still glorious. Segment 1, the Fall of Tenotitlan, 1521. Big one, folks. Hernan Cortez rolls into Tenochtitlan like it's a foreclosure sale. A few hundred conquistadors, tens of thousands of local allies, because even in 1521, alliances are how you win, and most importantly, smallpox. Smallpox was like the undisclosed legal strategy of the 16th century. No one saw it coming, it wiped out the competition, and nobody wanted to talk about it afterward. The Aztecs put up a fight, but let's be honest, you can't win when half your team is down with a virus. City falls, emperor captured, and boom, Mexico City gets built right on top. It's basically the first tear it down and put in a Trump Tower moment. If I had been there, folks, it would have been Trump City, 100 floors, gold elevators, no smallpox allowed. Segment 2, the Battle of Blenheim, 1704. This is the we're not losing Europe to France match of the century. Duke of Marlborough does a 250-mile march. Think of it as the world's longest presidential motorcade without the traffic, and absolutely blindsides the French and Bavarians. Victory so big, Louis XIV's ego still hasn't recovered. This is what winning looks like, folks. Decisive, unexpected, and humiliating for the other guy. I know a little about that. Segment 3, the arrest of King Louis XVI, 1792. Bad week for Louis. August 13th, arrested. 6 months later, head comes off. This is why you don't ignore the people. And let me tell you, if I had been king, they wouldn't have stormed the palace. I'd have had the biggest, classiest barricades you've ever seen. Nobody's getting past Secret Service and an all-you-can-eat buffet of Trump steaks. Segment 4, Nat Turners Sign from above, 1831. Virginia sky turns bluish-green. Nat Turner says, God's talking to me. 8 days later, the rebellion begins. Now, Turner was fighting for freedom, which is good, but the white power structure went into full panic mode, killed innocent people, passed harsher laws. That's the thing about power. When it's scared, it doesn't soften. It doubles down like a bad casino player. Segment 5, coin-operated telephone, 1889. William Gray invents the first payphone. Before this, if you wanted to make a call, you had to actually own a phone. With the payphone, anyone could call anywhere, as long as you had change. This was like the first social network. But instead of trolls and cat memes, you got hello. Operator, get me the mayor. If I had invented it, it would have been $1 a call, but you'd get gold-plated receivers and the best ringtone, me saying, you're welcome for this incredible communication opportunity. Segment 6, women join the U.S. Marine Corps, 1918. Opha May Johnson becomes the first woman Marine. Over 300 joined that day. Remember, they still couldn't vote, couldn't pick the politicians, but could be sent to war by them. That's like making someone the chef but not letting them taste the food. And by all accounts, these women crushed it. Paperwork faster, cleaner, fewer typos. Sorry, guys, it's true. Segment 7, Battle of Warsaw, 1920. The Soviets are at Poland's doorstep. August 13th, the Poles say, not today. Pilsudski pulls a counterattack so good, even the enemy probably clapped a little. The Red Army runs home. Folks, this is why borders matter, and knowing when to punch the other guy in the nose. Without this win, Europe might have gone communist 20 years earlier. Segment 8, the Battle of Britain, 1940. Hitler thinks he's going to bomb Britain into submission. RAF says nope. This is where radar, courage, and a national caffeine addiction win the day. No invasion. Churchill gets to keep his job, and Britain becomes the underdog hero of the war. Honestly, it's like Rocky Balboa, but with more Spitfires and fewer training montages. Segment 9, Stalin's Memo, 1942. Stalin sends a strongly worded letter to Churchill and FDR. Open a second front now. Allies say, how about North Africa instead? Stalin's furious. Trust starts cracking. This is basically when the group project stops being fun and you all start plotting how to dump each other after the semester. Segment 10, Central African Republic Independence, 1960. France waves goodbye. Independence is great, but now you've got to build a government from scratch. It's like getting the keys to a car with no wheels, no gas, and a map in the wrong language. You celebrate, but you've also got a long road ahead. Segment 11, the Berlin Wall, 1961. East Germany starts with barbed wire, then upgrades to the most famous wall in history. Official story, keeping fascists out. Reality, keeping our own people in. It's like hosting a party and chaining the doors shut so nobody leaves. Not exactly a great Yelp review. Family split for decades, and when it finally came down in '89, biggest block party in history. Segment 12, Apollo 11 astronauts honored. 1969, Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, Michael Collins. Back from the moon, 3 weeks of quarantine, then ticker tape parades. Nixon gives them the Medal of Freedom. Honestly, if I'd been president then, the parade would have been bigger, louder, and the moon rock gifts, huge. Everyone would have gotten one. Segment 13, stainless steel. 1913, Harley Brearley prevents stainless steel. No rust, no corrosion. It's the kind of quiet innovation that doesn't get headlines, but keeps the whole world running. Without it, your kitchen would be a tetanus farm. Segment 14, Bambi premieres. 1942, Disney makes Bambi. First animated movie to give kids an existential crisis. Everyone remembers the mother scene. Theaters were basically sobbing rooms for weeks. On the plus side, Deer got the best PR boost in history. Segment 15, Big Mama Thornton records Hound Dog. 1952, Willie Mae Big Mama Thornton records Hound Dog. Elvis makes it famous later, but Thornton did it first. This is the music industry's oldest trick. You plant the tree, someone else sells the apples. Closing. So there it is, folks. August 13th, a day where empires fell, revolutions sparked, indigenous changed the world, and one animated deer broke America's heart. History is messy, unpredictable, and a little bit petty, kind of like me on Twitter. But remember, the past isn't just about what happened, it's about who tell it. And when I tell it, folks, it's the best history. Everyone says so.